What's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 4, Episode 13, y'all. I thought this was the finale. Nigga was all set for the reunion. Well, the reunion is next week, but they are showing the finale next week, and then they're at 8 o'clock, and then they're showing the reunion at 9. So I was just like, oh, Mona done pulled a new one on us. We're going to get through this video as fast as we can. You guys know it is my last week of budget. My budget is due on Friday, and niggas' nerves is real bad. So I gotta get through this so I can get on back to work and get this shit finished, you guys. I am going to be so happy on Friday. Anyway, you guys, the review, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, let's get through the nothing stories first. Keisha, you guys know that she has found her dad. And actually, it is a very nice story. We all know the background and the history on Keisha Cole and her family and her mother and her trying to find her father. Remember, at one time, her mother had told her that her father was a white Italian man. And we couldn't quite see it for her like that. But, you know, we just went on with it because that's what Frankie said. Keisha went on to explain that the father actually wondered if she was his daughter because he had had a relationship with Frankie in the past around the time that, you know, Keisha was born and all of that. So long story short, they took a test. He's the dad. They actually look alike. And it's cool for her because with all of the turmoil and craziness in her life, her father seems to be a very low-key and cool guy. Somebody that's willing to accept this girl into his life at, how old is Keisha Cole? Somewhere near, you know, her late 20s, early 30s, somewhere in there. So I'm happy for her. And he seems, like I said, to be a good guy. He's a boxer. Yeah, we know the story. We've already talked about that. So moving on from there, Keisha Cole is in the studio, and Lyrica tells us that she wants to go down to the studio to talk to Keisha, mostly to apologize for how she acted when Keisha was in the studio with Diamonds and Pearls, but also to kind of, you know, talk to her about her father and the fact that she hasn't been around him since she was like a baby. So she goes down there, and Keisha Cole is very understanding. She was like, you know, she knew they was going through something. You know, when she was at the studio, she didn't take any offense to it. That had nothing to do with her. Okay. And even Lyrica told her that it wasn't more so about you. It was more so about me trying to finish this album. Then we get to the sentimentals, and she's talking about the album being named after her twin sister who died when she was 3 years old. I cannot imagine. Can you imagine losing your child at 3? Like, you know, you've had them, they've been around, you've gained this full relationship with your baby, and then 3 years old, they're gone. And it was her twin, you know, and they always say that twins still feel a connection to their brother or sister even after the child has passed. So, you know, it was sad enough. She starts to get emotional and starts crying. That damn Keisha Cole, bless her heart, y'all. She don't have a sentimental bone in her body. She go over there and give it a little side church pat hug. You know, it was more on the bitch don't get no makeup on my cute white shirt tip. But you know what? Keisha tried, and Lyrica just went on and took the hug. Keisha just tells her it's gonna be okay, you know. Then she tells her about her father and how she hasn't seen him, like I said, since she was 3 years old. And Keisha, you know, is telling her about how it worked out with her dad, and hopefully it'll work out with Lyrica's dad. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to introduce a storyline for next season of maybe her trying to find her father. Anyway, hopefully this album will be all of the closure that Lyrica needs. Now, let's talk about your boy Fizz, child. I don't really know what's wrong with Fizz, considering I feel like Fizz was in a different show than what we was watching last week. I was just like, why is he okay, let me back up. Y'all know he want to put B2K back together, which we already know is not going to happen. So while April is having some sort of, what was it? Was it a wine tasting? I don't even remember what it was, y'all. And what about April? She's such a cutie. I hate that her and Omarion broke up. I was just like, girl, you was wearing them little teeny tiny panties, ain't you? Bitch, we just walk out in panties nowadays. Nigga, we can't put on a short. I mean, the shit can hit, you know, mid-thigh. I mean, just ass out anyway. It was a cute little outfit, but I was just like, okay, the most. Anyway, so she spots when Fizz comes in, so she goes over there and talks to him, and he was just like, you know, I want to put the band back together. She started laughing. She was like, nigga, what? You know Mari is not going to get back together. I don't know why you even trying to do it. He was just like, me and J Bug, we on the same page. We feel like the magic can happen again. I'm thinking to myself like, now no Bug with his fine ass did not say that he wanted to get back together. As a matter of fact, he was like, it's a no. He said it 2 or 3 times. And he was just like, the problem with Omarion is that he feels like he can still make a hit. And April even told him the same thing. Like, he feels like he don't need you guys. Okay. And it's too bad because y'all was a dope group. And actually, because I feel like they probably all can still sing. I mean, Omarion was the lead singer. It would be cool actually for them. That would be a group that I would be interested in seeing getting back together. But it's just too many dangling. It's just too many loose ends. The shit of problems that they had after, they broke up. I don't know if that shit is, if they'll ever be able to get back over that. So the shit is not happening, but Fizz is determined. And he tells April that maybe they can get back together without Omarion. And she was just like, how you gonna do that without the lead singer? Well, let me tell y'all what he think he gonna do. He talking about trying to put Ray J in it. I said, why do you think that that's okay? And then the nigga had the nerve to get up there with that fucking one wish, as a matter of fact, it was what he said, I loved you first. It was about 8 years ago, and something you should know. I said, no, Ray. No. How you mew pew pew can't even hit them notes no more? I said, Okay, Ray J always had that soprano voice. It is no way it would fit in with the B2K sound. Alright, and I wouldn't want to see Ray J up there too. I feel like no. So, after Ray J finished his little set of one wish. Bitch, we wish you didn't sing. What are you gonna do? Wait a minute. Walk in the club. Show me love. You ain't got to try to have no damn singing chops. Let me get off of Ray J, y'all. Anyway, so Fizz goes up and tells him how he trying to get the group back together. And, Ray J was just like, well, how's that going to work? And he was just like, yeah, me and J Bug, we on the same page. We want to get the group back together. And, since Omarion ain't, he ain't answering my calls. The nigga changed his phone numbers. Whenever I send him a message, he just ignores it. Nigga, that sound like a motherfucker don't want to deal with you. So Fizz was like, maybe you could step in as the lead singer. And first Ray J was just like, man, how am I gonna do that? Then he thought about it. He was just like, Ray J and B2K? This might be just what our brands both need. No, nigga, this ain't what the brands need. The brands don't need Ray J and B2K. Ray J is not a group artist. Too much ego, too big. Oh, no, it just ain't gonna work, okay? I hate to break it to him, but as of now, Ray J is contemplating some bullshit, y'all. Now, you guys, let's jump on over to the Thirsty crew. You guys know we like to break them off into their own little individual segments of thirstiness. First, Masika. Masika is out at a showcase of seeing Moniece sing, okay? I couldn't even fucking concentrate. All them damn curly Q. I said, what motherfucker sat there with the damn toothbrush and was just like, okay, dip it in the little gel and then bring it around, do like this, and then bring this other piece around and do like this, and then bring this other. I said, how the fuck you 30-some years old walking around with these damn baby hairs looking like that? It is a fucking travesty. Who's doing this child's hair? Okay, I said, Anyway, let me get back to the. Okay, so anyway, Masika's talking to Ray, the gay AA, and she's telling him how she got to beat Hazel-Lee's ass because she posted a picture of Masika holding her baby and called her crack prostitute whore baby mama. Okay, yeah, I think that maybe was overstepping. Why we got to always be putting these kids in the shit? Okay, we already know Masika is very, she is very sensitive about her child, which most of us would be, right? So she's like, I'm gonna beat the bitch ass when I see her. and up walks Moniece. All right, and after everybody finishes congratulating her on her little set, you know, Moniece starts to talk about AD and how it's hard for her to break up. You know, she still loves her, still wants to be with her, and you know, they both are just like, I'd have been kicked that bitch to the curb. Okay, she has crossed the line. Now, while they talking, Ray the Gay AA gets a text message. His phone is blowing up. They want him to hear something. Okay, so he was just like, what is this? What is this? And he said, oh, it's a song that Zell and Alexis Sky did about Ray and Masika. So they're sitting there listening and they're laughing, you know, in their sarcastic way. I can't believe that they put such bullshit out. Now Masika gonna have to check Alexis as well. And Moniece says, no. Don't you worry about it. Let me handle it because Petty Betty is back in town. I'm like, why does everybody else feel like they got to handle Masika's beef? It's a reason why Masika doesn't want to deal with Alexis. And I guess maybe because she knew that Alexis still has some sort of hold on Fetty, considering she's about to have a baby with him, right? So, girl, child, I can't. Anyway, Moniece says she gonna handle it. So Moniece meets up with Alexis at this fucking clip that Mona insists on putting these kids on. Like every fucking week, you know, Mona was just like, back up to the cliff. We didn't have Tierra and Ray up there. We didn't have Tierra up there with the damn intervention. We didn't have Brooke and James up there a couple of weeks ago. Now here we go with Moniece. So Moniece meets up with Alexis Sky. Alexis don't know why she meeting her out there in the middle of nowhere. Moniece walks up and she was just like, I have something for you. Okay. And she hands her this this folder. And Alexis was like, what is this? And she was just like, it's a plane ticket back to Atlanta. You need to leave my town. I was just like, who? How do these motherfuckers think that they could just tell somebody to fucking leave? Okay. Alexis was like, I'm not leaving Los Angeles. It kind of throws it back at Moniece. And Moniece says, you did actually take it, and it really isn't a plane ticket. Instead, it is a cease and desist. You will stop talking about Masika. And Alexis was like, so you the minion now? Okay, the bitch can't never come and see me properly. She always got to send somebody. It was whack, y'all. It was whack. It don't make no sense. Why is Moniece involved in this shit like this? I mean, I can understand caping for your homegirl, but bitch, you taking it too far. And you was gonna run the risk of getting your ass beat. Well, you ain't gonna get beat by Alexis. I think it's been proven that Alexis really is all bark and no bite. But I'm just like, you don't need to be taking up grown motherfuckers' problems. You already got enough fucking problems in your own. So she's bringing up the song and saying how she shouldn't have did it. Moniece tells her to watch her step around her city. I am so fucking offended by all these girls on these shows trying to claim Los Angeles as they fucking city. Are they even from there? Now, let's jump over to Brooke. She meets up with Donatella. And Donatella, you guys know she is the manager of Ty Dolla $ign's sister. Remember her? She's putting together this showcase. You know, it's time to do it for the ladies. You know, men always having all this shit going on. You know, she just want to get all the girls together and group all the talent together and, you know, put the showcase on and all that. You know, Brooke is for it. But are you sure this is what you want to do? Because when you get the bitches together and everybody be petty and everybody be having their catty little ways and everything, it could be a problem. Donatella says, no, girl, it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. It's going to work out. So Brooke was like, okay, I'm down. I want to sing in it. Let me let you hear this song that I have. She takes out her phone and she's playing the song. I don't know where she got the song from. Maybe somebody sent it to her. And it is not her voice. Whose voice is it? But Bridget. And she was just like, okay, excuse me, that is not my voice, even though that's my song, okay, that she supposedly did with Marcus. I'm gonna have to get with this nigga and figure out what the fuck going on. And girl, then I will get back with you. But that is like what the song sound like right there. And when I get the song, the real version, I'll send it on to you. Donatella says, okay. Now, Brooke goes to this wine tasting that I told you that April was having when she's sitting talking to Fizz. While April is over there talking to Fizz, Brooke is talking to Bridget, because Bridget had come up and gave the fake hi to Brooke, you know, when she was talking to April, gave her the hug and all this, and Brooke is looking at her. I just don't understand their relationship. Why do you guys keep trying to fake and phony like you friends when it's obvious you don't like each other? I mean, at least that's how the script is, Mona. I know, bitch. So anyway, Brooke confronts Bridget about being messy. And Bridget tells us that, you know what? She's not really being messy. As a matter of fact, she feels like, she's helping out Marcus and Brooke by taking Booby off of Brooke's hands. In the whole, fashion that she is. So Brooke tells her, I was supposed to go to Catalina with Booby, but I didn't go. I ended up going to Marcus's, the party. And, we're going to try to work shit out. And when she tells her that, Bridget was like, what? Okay, in her mind, she was thinking so did the nigga invite me after Brooke had then said she wasn't gonna go? Is I'm playing second fiddle? That's one thing a hoe don't want to be, is second. Okay, so she was just like, I'm gonna have to talk to Booby and find out exactly what's going on here. But whatever, they both realize that they're gonna be singing at Donatella's showcase. And Brooke tells us that she hope that bitch don't think she gonna be singing her song there. I guess we will see. Now, jumping over to Marcus, we see him, he done released his new hit, Drop Top Rari. And Brooke is there, he's having his listening party. Our child, it was full of listening parties this week. She's trying to be supportive of her man, trying to get back into good graces. Lyrica is there, and she's telling everybody that she's also having an album release party next week. Now, she's talking to Solo Coochie and Diamonds and Pearls and them, and she's telling them, that because Alexis Sky is going to be there, Coochie can't bring Chanel. Coochie was like, oh, no, it ain't going down like that. As a matter of fact, he gonna bring Chanel because he gonna get Alexis and Chanel to sit down and try to, come to some agreement. It's ridiculous that grown women, I think he compared them to two lions fighting over this huge hunk of meat. I said, Coochie, if you don't fucking stop it. Y'all still trying to sell us on this fight over this nigga. Now, Bridget walks in, and Brooke, she say she gonna find out once and for all what's going on with Marcus and her fucking song. So she has the DJ play the song that she and Bridget both did. And Brooke was like, oh, what is this here? How is it that you on my song that Marcus and I did together? Okay, what is going on? Are you guys fucking each other? And he is just looking like, what is going on? And Bridget was just like, please, no, I'm not fucking him. But I might be fucking Booby because I was with the nigga in Catalina. Okay, Brooke was like, oh, you was with him. I said, now Brooke, baby, I'm gonna want you to stop this because this ain't the way to get Marcus back. Child, they get arguing over Booby. But I'm just sitting there listening to them fight over the whole antics, how she was down there giving them blowjobs in Catalina, how she might be fucking her man and all this. I said, all this over Booby. Even Marcus couldn't understand why they was going through this over Lil Boo Boo. But Brooke, because she's so mad at Bridget, she can't even talk to Marcus no more, child. She got to walk off, she got to leave. And Marcus is just like, I can't believe that this just went down. Back to Coochie and Chanel. Coochie has decided that he gonna bring Alexis and Chanel together. Okay, so Alexis shows up and she's all, like, what am I doing here, Coochie? And he was just like, I just wanted you guys to both sit down because it don't make no sense that you guys is fighting. Alexis says, I don't have no problem with Chanel. I just felt like you guys was, whatever was going on between the two of you, you wasn't really being real with it. With Chanel's, the whole thing is that she and Coochie ain't really together, but she ain't trying to blow up his spot or nothing. So, long story short, Alexis and Chanel seem to not have any problems with it. They have no reason to have any beef. None at all. Now, Lyrica's party. She's real happy, and Diamonds and Pearls is there, and she's singing her song, and we see her mama out there ad-libbing to the gods. Okay, that damn big Lyrica. No, she wish she was on somebody's show permanent. Where is Mama Dab? I miss her so much. Was she in the audience? Somebody did tweet me, but I never saw her. I might have been looking down, typing up my notes by then. Anyway, Lyrica's happy. She's about to go on this 6-week tour, promo tour for her album, and finally everything is on the up and up. So Ray J is there. He's talking to Diamonds and Pearls, and he was just like, Fizz hit me up, and he wants me to try to be in B2K. Ray 2K. I said, nigga, please. That is blasphemy. So while he trying to sell us on that, then in walks Alexis and Chanel. You got just the most random and thrown together scenes. None of these people together make sense. But Alexis and Chanel trying to, kind of sell off this whole, now we bumping pussies. I said, Chanel, girl, you not going gay for pay too, are you? What do Mona tell these people to make them do shit like this? What do she tell them, y'all? Now, Lyrica want to know where Hazel is. And they says Hazel couldn't be there. She's got to rehearse for, I guess, this this thing that she's having with Donatella, the showcase that she's gonna be in with Donatella. And Lyrica was like, good, because Ray J is here, and they didn't want no confrontation. Well, Chanel and Alexis take it upon themselves that they gonna go over there and confront Ray J. So they go over there and they was like, it was real foul that you would have this bet on whoever had the lowest sperm count would have to work with Hazel. And Ray J was like, I helped her with her music and it's great. And nigga put his glasses on like, bitches, I don't have no more time for you. And then Diamonds and Pearls goes over there to congratulate Lyrica. Him and Lyrica are happy. Did you guys notice that Diamonds and Pearls was way less stated this year than he was last season? I'm assuming because he got some hits under his belt and he ain't trying to fuck up his brand like that. They just gonna use Love and Hip Hop for the platform. But anyway, he's thanking her and she's thanking him, and he gonna have her back, and she's so happy and she can't believe it's happening finally, and yada yada yada. She wants to go to the grave site to visit her sister, and he says okay. So then they go to the grave site, Diamonds and Pearls and Lyrica and Big Lyrica, and they have their memorial there. It's all very touching and everything, and Diamonds and Pearls says even though the sister is there and there's a void, he's always going to try to fill the void. Very, very nice, right? Okay. Now, let's get to this showcase. Well, it's not the showcase. It is the rehearsal, I'm assuming, for the showcase. First, we see Bridget up there singing for Donatella. Bridget has a beautiful voice. It is unfortunate that she was sell the fuck out like she did on this show this season and showed her whole complete ass, then revealed all the fucking whole cards that she has. Just really painted herself in such a negative light. I don't even want to hear her music because I don't like her, and that's too bad. That's why these reality shows, you got to play it right. And I guess she didn't put it in her mind that she was going to be, just kind of like this, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do kind of person. And it has backfired, if you ask me. Anyway, she's singing the song. She says she's serious about her career and that she is going to be focused. Is that what you call this season? Girl, maybe when she's looking at it from home, she'll see it differently. But she finishes and whatever. Brooke is there. So is Masika. They're also going to be performing. And Brooke is telling Masika about the drama with Bridget and Booby and all of that. So Donatella's telling them about the lineup, and she was telling them how they're gonna sing. But next they have Hazel coming, and Masika was like, "Who? I know that bitch ain't gonna be here." She was just like, "Hazel's gonna be up," and Masika was just like, "Oh no, bitch don't feel like fucking around with Hazel." When Hazel walk up there on that fucking stage, and Masika was like, "Excuse me, sir, come here, Nostradamus." Nasal he, come here right now, sir. And of course Hazel, she just like trying to ignore her, like, hey, Donatella, she about to get up there and sing. And Masika was like, bitch, okay, if you don't want to come down here, I can come up there. Girl, she take off running, and the security come running after her, but I don't know what happened. How this fool Hazel, now she was up on the stage, clearly away from Masika, but she must have got bold in her britches, bitch, and she walked all the way up to the edge of that damn stage. And then Masika, she got all the way up there and grabbed her and pulled all the way back, and child, her poor wig, it was all like this. They hurried up and turned her around so nobody could see her wig about to come off, and that damn Masika was holding on for fucking dear life. That fucking Donatella was over at the side like, oh, her wig is coming off. Maybe we can get it stitched down. Can they stitch it down? I said, Donatella, why are you so fucking shady, bitch? We know the wig is off. It was not the snatch that I wanted. I don't know how the fucking previews for the snatch looked different from the actuality. It was like it was a different angle. That bitch was shook, even though they had to took her off to the back, and she had to get her shit back together. And then all of a sudden, once she was back in place, then she want to talk all this shit. I said, oh, that Hazel Lee. Now you almost got your ass beat. I know her fucking ribs and shit. She was all pulled down on the railing, and that shit was metal, and it was all right here. I said, somebody get the camera on that middle. I bet you it's all kind of red welts and everything. But that's the closest we ever gonna see anybody getting to Hazel getting her ass. What did y'all think about the fight? I mean, I was really looking forward to something a whole lot more, but I guess it was gonna have to do. Alright, you guys, let me get off of here, get back to work. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. itsrox, the channel's for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright, so I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.